G'day guys, welcome to Emsley Lodge for another week. I had a couple of horses perform really well late last week. One being Miletus. He sort of half missed the start and then got back to last. I thought Jordan sort of just waited and waited and waited, but obviously he was too far back and the leader sort of got away from him, but I thought he chased out really hard after a pretty smart one, and he was making serious ground on it late. Wherever he goes next start, he'll be mighty competitive over a staying trip. But yeah, really excited with where he's heading. Another horse, Junefield, he brought back his form from last prep. He just back to the 1200 off a nice freshen up, and he sort of hit the line really hard. Tried to get him out over a mile, but just didn't work out. So brought him back, freshened him up, and yeah, he was really competitive in City Grade again. So we'll keep him on the fresh side and look for a race for him in a couple of weeks. Okay, runners this week, we'll take Diamond Luke to Moonee Valley on Friday night. He won really well over the mile in country grade, so he makes the next step up. He'll go to 2,000 metres around the valley of a Friday night, so yeah, obviously there's a significant step up in grade there, but I think that just going up in distance, second up, he'll certainly appreciate that, and yeah, look for him sort of hitting the line really strongly. We'll take two runners to Geelong on Friday, the first being a first starter called Halobel. Sort of a horse that's taken a while just to get her head right. She was quite erratic in the way that she galloped, sort of wanted to get her head up and toss it around, but the crossover noseband's really helped her, and just sort of getting a few trials under her belt. She's well trialled up, and I think her last trial was certainly her best. She sort of relaxed nicely and then hit the line really strongly. So that's certainly the plan at Geelong on Friday. She'll kick off her campaign in a 1100 metre maiden, so look for her to be running on strongly. The other horse we'll take there is a new horse to the stable called Mauser. He ran really well first up in a stakes race. He was then put away, brought back, and he ran at Pakenham, and yes, certainly didn't live up to the ability he showed in his stakes race. So we've been lucky enough to get him into the stable, and he trialled up well at Geelong the other day, and he'll head to Geelong in a 1300 metre maiden. So I expect him to run really well first up for the stable. We'll go to Mornington on Tuesday with another first starter called Typically Brazen. Like Halobel, she's really well trialled up. Yeah, I think she'll get over a lot more ground than what her first up run will be over 1200 metres. Yeah, she's sort of only a little filly, but every gallop that she has, she improves, and she certainly tries her guts out. And she trialled up really well at Colac, I thought, the other day, and yeah, expect her to run a really good race first up for the stable. We'll also take Flat Kapper to Mornington, 1000 metre 58. He won 2 starts back. He ran second the other day at Hamilton, really put a couple of consistent runs together. So he was a bit of a funny horse early days. He sort of wanted to run off the track, but I think the other day at Hamilton he had every chance to hang and he didn't want to. So just yeah, happy the horse is racing really well and consistently, and there's no reason why on Tuesday he won't do the same again.
G'day guys, just another week on the big jobs. This week's segment is just around the stables in the Bobcat. So these doors are designed so we can open them up from the insides and we can drive the Bobcat in. If we didn't have these doors made like this, it'd make it a lot harder. We wouldn't probably be able to use the Bobcat, and then it would create like a 4 to 5 person job trying to dig out boxes and stuff. Obviously in the inside boxes, we'll top them up with a bit of sand and sawdust. What we usually do is, outside yards, boxes are low, usually just top them up with a bit of sand, and then if they're wet or if they're just muddy or whatever, they get dug out, and then we re-top them up with sand and sawdust. Once a month, we just top them up with sand and sawdust, and then every couple of months, we usually end up digging them out. So yeah, thanks heaps guys.
That's it for another week at Emsley Lodge. Thanks for watching. I think last time I took over the video, the stable had a couple of winners, so hopefully we can follow that theme. Got a few first starters kicking off their careers, so that's really exciting for the stable, and hopefully we can build some momentum going into Christmas. Until next week, see you later. Crossover noseband on it, that's really helped her, and yeah, sort of. Come mate. That's it for another week at Emsley Lodge. Thanks for watching. I think last week we can get a couple of winners and we can build some momentum going into Christmas. So that's it.
Yeah, just